there's going to be a lot of time for finger pointing and a lot of time for repercussions. I continually ask the question, what role does China play in our economic challenge that we're going to face? For many people, it is a catastrophe. People are already being laid off. I'm told that the president met with executives of the fast food industry and really all the fast food restaurants around the country. And listen, I'm almost on a first name basis with all of them. Never been to a Chick-fil-A or a McDonald's drive-through where they didn't know me. They're going to all shut their dining rooms down. They're all of the executives of the fast food industry are pledging to close their dining. Chick-fil-A did it yesterday, I believe, but a lot of the fast food chains are gonna start following suit. Restaurants, of course, closing down in many parts of the country. It just seems to me that now is not the time to point the finger of blame. I was just reading an analysis in the Washington Post about how testing for the coronavirus was really delayed here in the United States. And according to the Washington Post, a guy in Germany who is cited in this article, Germany, this particular individual cites the fact that America took too long to use private companies to develop testing. The coronavirus pandemic was too big and moving too fast for the CDC to develop its own tests in time, this guy claimed. His name is Lant, L-A-N-D-T. It's a weird article. It doesn't refer to, I don't get, Derek, do you see who the guy is? Because it doesn't, my wife and I have been working 16 hours a day, 7 days a week ever since. Lant said by phone at 1 a.m. Friday. I don't know if my article got clipped. But anyway, this is a guy who works in the private sector in Germany who is saying it took too long. There are 10 companies in the United States who could have developed coronavirus tests. Commercial companies run to an opportunity like this. Well, the first thing the government has to do is unchain the regulations that are strangling companies and industry. And that's what the president did last week. That's what this administration did. It's going to be always, this president is never going to get credit for anything from the people who want him defeated in November. Believe me, they've got the election in the back of their mind. They know that we're in an election year. Today is a primary for a number of states, including Florida, Illinois. Ohio canceled its primary or delayed it. The White House is looking at a massive stimulus, a third coronavirus spending package that is reportedly worth about $850 billion. People like Mitt Romney are suggesting giving every American $1,000. Boy, we got a lot. We got a lot that we're facing. Some of it, this is unintentional humor. I can't help myself. I mean, you got Democrats like Cuomo in New York and de Blasio, the mayor of New York City, who are behaving so terribly that it's comical. Now, you got to hear this. Yesterday, there was a big splash in New York City because Mayor Bill de Blasio likes going to the gym every morning. And he gets in his big SUV and his escorts and his security guards and his bodyguards, and they take him to the gym, and he has a workout. And the gym workout has been a real source of consternation for people. He's been late for events before because he has to go to the gym. By golly, he goes to the gym. And nothing wrong with going to the gym unless you're telling people not to go to the gym, right? The closing gyms in my apartment. I was so proud of myself. Sunday, I had a 30-minute workout on the exercise bike. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to take care of myself. And of course, the day after, they've shut down the gym in my apartment complex. All the gyms are being shut down. In fact, Eric's wife, Gina, has been on the phone with their gym. They've shut down and suspended all transactions. They've closed the gym. Gina wants to cancel the membership. And of course, the gym doesn't want to let her. And gyms are notorious for their contracts, and they lock you in and you can't get out of it. But this is kind of intriguing. If you close the gym, how do you expect people to keep paying for a gym membership? So good luck with that. So meanwhile, this is actually hysterical. I got to play this. So de Blasio gets all this pushback because he goes off to the gym in the middle of this crisis. I mean, they're practically locking New York down. They're talking about an 8 p.m. curfew. The restaurants have all been closed. No gatherings. All the events are closed. You get it, right? So de Blasio's shown going to the gym, and people are like tweeting about it. Oh my gosh, he's going to the gym. What's he doing going to the gym? So he holds a press conference yesterday, and he defends his reason for going to the gym as he's telling other people not to go out and not to go to the gym. Listen to his explanation. I'm going to warn you, sit down. If you're driving, focus on the road 10 to 2. Here's cut number 8 from Grabian, the mayor of America's biggest city explaining why he should go to the gym while everybody else should not.
I did not for a moment think there was anything problematic because I knew the dynamics. And again, I have to stay healthy so I can make the decisions for the people of this city.
That will go down as one of the most incredibly stupid explanations from a politician and one of the most tone-deaf reactions from any American politician in the history of the country. I don't think we've ever heard something so stupid. He has to stay healthy so he can make decisions for the people of New York. Now, the last time I checked, I think he has access to Gracie Mansion. Doesn't he live in Gracie Mansion? Didn't he move finally from his apartment in one of the boroughs into Gracie Mansion? It's a big place. You know, they could put an exercise bike in there. They could put 10 exercise bikes in there. They could put a Peloton. They could put an elliptical. They could put weights. You could outfit you could have the best gym in the world. Honest to goodness, this guy said that yesterday. Can I play that again, please? Cut 8, where reporters are saying, Mayor de Blasio, why are you off going to a gym when you're telling people in New York to stay home? Play it again.
I did not for a moment think there was anything problematic because I knew the dynamics. And again, I have to stay healthy so I can make the decisions for the people of this city.
You can even hear in his voice, he starts to trail off. It's almost like a little voice in his brain is saying, shut up, shut up, shut up, stop it, stop, stop. Don't talk anymore because you are making a fool out of yourself. This is a guy who is a one-time presidential candidate. This is a guy who thinks because he's mayor, he's better than anybody else who's struggling, who's afraid, who has anxiety, they're not going to the gym, they're not going to a restaurant, they're staying home like you've told them to, but you go to the gym because you have to stay healthy because you've got big, important decisions to make. This is a Democrat personified. That's what they're like. Cuomo, de Blasio, you put them all in one big barrel, and that's how dumb they are. How obnoxious. Again, how unintentionally hilarious that is. Wow. You thought you've heard narcissism before? I've heard self-centered people before. I've never heard anything like that.